For those of you just now tuning in, my name's CarmelOP, and welcome back to Stalker 2. We just ran into like a boss, I guess, and I don't really know how to deal with it other than just shoot it. But the problem is, it brings back all the it brings all the dudes back to life. So that's going to be something, because you take a lot of damage in this game. But I imagine as soon as I kill the boss, it'll be fine. I doubt I have to re-kill a bunch of dudes. So the load times are a little silly, but whatever. It's whatever. Am I okay? Yeah, I'm okay. I just like making jokes. Just like, so I'm still conflicted on whether or not I want to do this review, because like I don't know I'm going to. It's just, I mean, I like the game. I just wish it wasn't as fucking buggy as it is. That's really it. If it wasn't so, I don't know, if it just wasn't so like busted in its own way. Oh goddamn, we got sent all the way the fuck back here, and I can't pull out my weapons, but I guarantee he can shoot me. Watch. Can I please pull out my shotgun? Please? Okay. Okay. There's probably nothing down here. Oh, am I fucking over encumbered now? Yep, because I picked up 2 grenades. Oh, it'll fix itself once we kill a few dudes. Just gotta mosey on through. Is he still alive? Dude, he won't be alive anymore, and he won't be alive anymore. You really do have to, like, what's the rule from the Zombieland movies? Double tap or whatever. If reviewed before a game 1 week old, some do 3 days, you could have gotten a big boost in popularity, maybe. I mean, so like, here's the thing, right? Is like, I want, like, you know, people to watch. Obviously, that's part of the job. But at the same time, I don't do a good job at it. I need to do a bit better at it. But I need to start highlighting, I think, more on what a lot of games do right, I guess. But like, I feel like I do that, but like, I'm not like, hey, this is what this game does right. You know, like, that's not like something I just say out in the review. It's kind of like implied that, hey, this is a good thing. Actually, where does this go? Here. Yeah, I don't want that, because probably can't carry it. Nothing back here. And oh, I guess this is like that other route's supposed to save me on ammo. I guess, I'm not sure entirely. Okay, actually, let me go back the other way, because where I've killed most of these dudes, they shouldn't be active when that fight starts. But so anyway, like, I tried to, like, with like game reviews, right, is like, a lot of times I put my own opinions in them of like, hey, this works, this doesn't. it'd have been cool if the developer did this. Like when I said, what was it, for Shadows of Doubt, when I brought up the idea of cold cases, I think that could have been put into the game. Just like little stuff like that, that, you know, tends to work more often than not, I think, because, or just highlighting, you know, just shortcomings in some titles. Like this one, I've already said, like, you know, it kind of sucks that, I can't save the game right now. Are you fucking... Oh, because I'm in combat. God damn it. So we're going to have to redo that all over again if I get killed again. Oh, fuck. No, 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 no. No, no, fuck off. Fuck off. Nothing explodes, does it? Okay, that exploded. What the fuck is hitting me? Oh, is that thing like trying to infect me with... It is. Shit. It's actively trying to infect me brain. Oh no, not anymore. Okay, we got a little bit of breathing room. No, we don't. Oh my god! That's not like a little bug I can fight off, is it? No. Okay, it's like an actual thing. I have to kill that dude really quick right now. Yeah, he's sending like psychic attacks towards me or whatever. Come on, die, goddammit. And you stay down. Stay down, you fuck. I'm worried about him bringing his buddies back. There we go. We got him. Why am I still losing health? Really? Why then? Why are your dudes still shooting at me?
My head is splitting. Thank you, Stalker. I sent you the coordinates and the code to the stash. Take whatever you want. Wait, someone's coming. Must be the help dude you promised. I'll go meet up with them.
Dude, they're gonna... Whoever's running into you is gonna kill you. But yeah, like, so one of the shortcomings with this game is that... 0505. No, what the fuck? No, 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 no. Oh my god. What the fuck? What the fuck? I thought, okay, whatever. I guess we're not, I guess we're just antagonists or enemies or whatever. I don't fucking know. Did I get him? I think I got him. Jesus. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. Damn. Alright, can we save? There we go, Jesus. But yeah, so I think like every game I review, there's some lesson of some sort that any people that want to be a game developer, I can say, hey, this is what it looks like from a gamer's perspective, or, you know, gamer's point of view, and like why maybe X doesn't work, or how this can be improved. I've seen streamers started saying bad things about their partner, and then suddenly they never streamed. I hope you get. Yeah, no, we're okay. I'm making a joke. I'm making a joke. We're fine. I just joke because I never help with cooking, and she probably just spits in my food because she resents that. I don't know. It's a joke. We're fine. But oh, okay. Yeah, let's turn this on. Let's see what this does. Probably a whole lot of nothing. Okay. So where actually is this safe at? Okay, that helps not at all. Okay, so that's going to be directly in front of me somewhere down this hallway probably. I mean, the scary monster's dead. Ooh, what are you? Inductor. What the fuck is an inductor? Oh, okay, we needed that for a quest. Okay, that's fine. Hopefully that weighs, it weighs, of course it has a weight to it, even though it's a quest item. Okay, 0505. Okay, so here's the stash. Okay, so those are weapons we already have. That's the tip of an RPG. Okay, so let's think about what we want to get first. Ooh, what is that? Note from a monolith stash. Okay, there's that. I mean, but that doesn't help me at all. There's no launcher attached to it. Like, all the rations look like they've been combed through, so that's no help. Yeah, I can get some ammo, but like I'm already full on ammo, pretty much. Yeah, I definitely don't want to pick up anything else because I still need to sell this, and I have a ton of ammo that I'm not even using, honestly. These two especially, but they probably don't even weigh much. No, they don't even weigh much, but I can still sell them. But
Spotted 2 non-fighters. Need to check on their condition.
But like, I don't like. Yeah, I could ride the wave of popularity with this game. Well, that's the thing too. Is right? Is like how many people have really like, you know, they probably know life the game from beginning to end, right? Or they're putting out their thoughts on the game before they've even finished it. And I wonder how many of them are really saying, hey, this game is a buggy mess, kind of wait on it. Or they're praising it, you know. Okay.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Whatever I want. Can I have that armor?
A Noontide hired me to kill a dangerous mutant.
That's true, and he did it. The thing's dead.
Shut up! Did you really take out the controller all by yourself? Thanks, I guess. You saved me a lot of time. So here's the deal. I don't want any trouble with doing it. He always pays me triple. And his orders were clear. Get rid of any witnesses along with anyone who was under the controller's influence.
I mean, I can take that armor.
You can scurry back to your base, Noontide. But the Stalker and the Shell-Shock guy are out of luck.
We'll see who's out of luck here.
Exactly. Eat waste, you freak.
Jesus Christ, dude. Everything causes bleeding. I'm stealing that dude's armor if I can, at least. Okay, I was about to say, you better not be shooting at me. Fuck, I need cover, I need cover. This is terrible cover. Okay, that's one down. Okay, we're fine, I think. We're fine. But I keep I keep seeing excuses online about this game's development. Like, you know, like obviously, so the devs, they were in Ukraine when the shit show went down. And, but they've moved offices. Right, they moved offices. Fuck you, dude. And, and like, I don't know, like, to me, there's no excuses. Because, like, here's the thing. I'm playing this game like it is right now. And, like, the devs are playing the game like it is right now. And they said it's okay to release it like this, you know? Like, that does not make sense to me. I don't see how anybody can defend it. Why as technology improves, load times get worse? Because, that's a great question, actually. Because it's something called diminishing returns. And pretty much what happens is it's this idea that if you keep investing X amount of dollars or you make things so much better that, you know, it doesn't necessarily make it better. Like, say, back in like 2011, 2012, you could buy, you know, the high-end graphics cards, right? And at some point there's a dollar per value, right? So like say for a $700 card, you could get a card that can run everything at 1080p, 60 FPS, everything at the highest settings, and then maybe occasionally you get a frame drop, right? And that's kind of, and that was like almost the standard back then. I think it was like with the 1070, 2070 Ti's maybe. And then the idea is like, a $700 card was all you needed. Well, you could always go buy a $900 or $1,000, $1,100 card, and you would barely see a difference because maybe you wouldn't get those frame drops, but do you really want to pay an extra couple $100 just for that little bit of a thing? And so what's happening nowadays with game development...
Help. And he's the one who thinks stalkers are assholes. If you'd only send 5 guys like you instead. Thanks again, man. We are not going back to noon. If I have to listen to Dubny ramble on about how he did the right thing and shit, I'm gonna barf. Bluish was right. We're better off leaving.
Okay, your stash was looted.
You gave me was empty. Quiet had already looted it. When was the last time you checked it?
I should have finished my thought before we got into this cutscene type dealio.
Here, I sent some coupons to your PDA instead.
Thanks.
Anyway, Quiet's alright. He's done with Noontide. He's a traitor now. We should go join him. Bluish wanted to leave for a long time, and I kept talking him out of it. Like, how can we let our brothers down? What about Dubny?
I don't care,
or
dude.
Strider? In the end, me and Bluish weren't the ones who let our brothers down. As for Dubny and Strider, they can go fuck themselves.
Okay, dude. Okay, the voice acting's not... Okay.
Maybe I'll see you around.
Let's just leave this so I can finish this thought. Okay, so anyway, with the diminishing returns, right? You're paying more for a graphics card that can pretty much do damn near everything like a mid-tier could. And you paid a considerable amount more for said graphics card. Okay, so that was the idea of diminishing returns, or at least how it was taught to me, how I learned it. I think I learned that from Total Biscuit way back in the day. Rest in peace. So what we're facing now is a diminishing return on technology, right? So because we're able to create these video game engines that can handle, like say, from 10,000 polygons per model to 100,000 polygons per model in a game, right? It's able to handle that. Well, because of that and other things, not just model complexity, but because of other things, it's taken a lot longer to load. That, and there seems to be no budget on asset sizes. Like, everybody's seen like the memes of like Call of Duty install sizes, right? Like it's a meme because like the devs just want to just put everything in there and let the end user deal with their hard drive space, right? They don't care about, whether or not you have the space to store the game on your console or PC. So that's really it. It's really just this, because the developers want to cram so much into the game, like so much visually, because so many people just buy a game based off of how it looks rather than how it plays. A great example of that, let's see here, I guess Blood West would be a good example, because it was a competent game. They're coming out with an expansion. I'm probably going to review that as well. The voice actor from Blood West, one of the voice actors commented on my review. That's fucking wild. Anyway, you have people who are so fixated on realism and graphics that they're not really worried about the gameplay loop. That's kind of why you have people who play nothing but PlayStation games, because they're pretty much watching a movie with very little input. So it's just odd. Is this even usable? No, man. Like, yeah, there's some storytelling here, but like really, that's nothing. Could it also be devs seen statistically public actually puts up with long loads and just keeps pushing long load times further? Yes. Yes, because here's the thing, and as a video game reviewer now, I've seen this, that people will defend literal dog shit. They will defend it until they are blue in the face. They will defend terrible video games. Objectively terrible video games. Not just like, oh, I didn't like this part in the game or I thought it was stupid. Like, no, they will defend objectively bad video games with whatever reasoning they can think of. And that's just it, you know? So you have people like that who are huffing copium and they let big devs get away with it. And so my job is, as someone who reviews AA titles or AAA titles or indie dev titles, to assess them all equally. Because the second I start saying, oh, well, you know, it's an indie dev, they couldn't do this, blah, 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 then that opens the door for many more problems when it comes to reviewing games. And an enemy just spawned behind me, because of course he did. I'm just gonna run away. Because so I've gotten into discussions about that. One of my hobbies is like getting on Facebook and just looking at random posts and just saying the most outlandish opinion just for funsies, just leaving it just to see reactions. And oh, there's some stalkers I can maybe hang out with if they're cool. I don't know. Let me put my gun down and say hello. Get in their vision cone. Hey guys, how's it going?
Talk to our boss.
Your boss? What, we can't hang out here? Okay, whatever. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh, so the second you start saying, like when I criticize games, I say, oh, it's made by an indie dev, right? Once I start saying that statement, that takes my credibility and almost throws it out the window, right? Because let's say I review, what great indie games are there? There's Hollow Knight, which I have not played. I've heard great things about it. I just cannot get into it. Deep Rock Galactic. What other top level indie games? Binding of Isaac is an older one, but still great indie title. Blood West is great. I think it's just a fun little experience. But the second I pretend I've made video reviews on all these games, right? And I'm like, blah, 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 you know, all these games are fantastic, whatever the fuck, right? And then I get to that fifth one, and then I say something along the lines of, well, because this is an indie game, this can't be as great as blah, 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 so I'm giving it a pass. That automatically calls into question my credibility when assessing the other indie titles, because at that point I'm not assessing it on the same level as AAA's. There are different expectations, but what you forgive should not be changed based off of the developer's size or their experience, because one, I spent fucking money on the game, right? So I have a right to say whatever I feel like it. And it's just something that I don't understand for gamers to defend a title vehemently because it's made by an indie dev. I don't understand that. If a game is bad, a game is bad. There's no way around it. And the second, like you say, like Hollow Knight's a great game. If I say Hollow Knight's a great game, and then I turn around, play a different indie game, and I said, oh, it's not the best, but it's an indie game, so I'll give it a pass. So does that mean I gave Hollow Knight a pass because it's an indie game? I just didn't state it. Because like, just really like people just have such low standards, and they have wild standards too. I don't know, like I just hate the idea of giving any studio a pass because, oh shit, okay, we're okay. I hate the idea of giving any studio a pass because we can't be mean to the little itty bitty indie devs. Like, no, you can be mean to them. The sooner you're mean to them, the sooner you get rid of bad habits.
destroyed. Lies, I tell you. They're all filthy, pathetic lies. You can't kill God, just like you can't get rid of the sky up above. You can go and hide from him, cower away in some musty hole in the ground, but that won't stop the wind from blowing or the rain from pouring. Crazy fanatics, they say. Murderers. Brave warriors, I tell you. His worthy children.
Stop brainwashing my men, Faust. You're only making it worse.
What could be worse than this? What have we become? Are you happy, Strider?
My boots are fine for the road I walk. There are more important things than happiness.
And what's that then? Backbreaking work? Hardship? That enduring sense of guilt? It didn't used to be like this. We were different, part of something much greater. I was the Word, and you carried the banner of the monolith.
We brought death against our will.
Well, now we're dying ourselves. The fumes are killing us, as are the bullets of our vengeful enemies. How many brothers roam the zone to this day, lost and forgotten, forced to hide their past? We have to find them. We have to bring them to their safety.
By force? We all know about a wild island. Everyone must make the choice for themselves.
And what will they find here? The meaning of life? Or a similar bunch of miserable wretches just like them who don't know what they want?
Strider saved us!
Yeah.
And now he's killing us. Once we were his children. And what are we now?
Men of free will, who choose their own way. You're living in the past, Faust. The monolith is dead. It's time to grow up.
You can't kill God. Just like you can't get rid of the sky up above.
Think again.
I am blind, but it is you who cannot see. Go cower in your hole in the ground. Hide from the past. Hide from his light. Hide from yourself.
Alright, so it used to be a monolithian. That's neat.
Do you have the inductor?
Yeah, so is Noon still
You
monolith?
said Noon has rejected its monolithian past.
Losing our
Oh yeah, I forgot about that part.
was a gift from fate. I believe that Noon has its own way, its own future. And we will earn it in the sweat of our brow. But Faust, he still remembers Monolith. Remembers the days when we used to be happy. Unfortunately, there are others who wish they could still remember it too. So now they're gone. any of them ever changes their mind, Wild Island will always welcome them back.
Sure. I have it with me.
There's an old Azimuth comp station not far from here.
Azimuth, not Azimuth.
After we
Azimuth.
find and mothball all that's left of Monolith, we'll destroy it. In the meantime, Course,
It's a good thing you have that inductor, Stalker. It can direct a signal. You'll need it later.
They should have named this dude Coors
Station
Light.
needs to be turned
Why
on
not?
first.
Azimuth was taken over by the Ward a little while ago. They have the access keys. I guess you can figure out what to do about them.
Off to Azimuth.
So I guess I'm going to Azimuth.
Wait a minute, Skiff. This isn't just your concern anymore. Faust is my brother. That much is true. I still trust him. But if it turns out that he's going to hurt someone, Noon is not your enemy. And this is my proof. Keep it, Loner.
It's a good gun. Why would you give it to a stalker but wear a shell casing that matches it around your neck?
The gun
Okay.
is a gift. For the future. As for the shell casing, it signifies the past. Do we understand each other? Noon is not Monolith. We make our own choices now.
All right. So now is a good time for me to go get another cup of coffee, and we will be right back.